Cheers, everybody.
Welcome. Just so everybody knows, this is a handle. I'm just very tiny.
Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Booze. We're glad you're here. What?
That would actually make you very large.
Oh yeah, I make you.
You're supposed to say this is a mini.
Oh, this is a mini bottle.
A 50 milliliter mini.
You get this on the airplane, but it's so huge in my hand.
Yeah, there you go.
Just ruined the whole start. So this is another Tuesday or Thursday episode of Bourbon and Booze. That means it's whiskey, and we do enjoy our whiskey here, but we do offer all sorts of things for you. So make sure you check them out, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe. It means a lot to us. Share it. So today, on this fine Thursday of blistering heat in the wastelands of Texas.
It's the hotlands of Texas.
Hotlands of Texas. We're going to go ahead and look at Maker's Mark Cask Strength. Maker's Mark Cask Strength. This is a bourbon from the Maker's Mark Distillery. Comes in at 55.2% or 110.4 proof. So it's actually less strength than on our Tuesday episode. 110.4.
Why do they do it 0.4?
Because it's 55.2.
But they just gotta.
Because I think in America they just double the alcohol percentage. In Europe, there's some other slight thing they do.
But most of the time, it's always like 110 proof. It's never 110.4.
I don't know.
We're just gonna make it a 0.4.
We'll just say it's 110.5. Does that make you feel better?
No, it's like why the point? It should just be like 110 or 111. That's like we're just gonna skirt the edge right here. I don't mind it. I think it's kind of a good idea.
Yeah, okay. So, 110.4%, aged to 6 years, at a cost of $41.95 for the 750. Now this is $350, so or $375. So a full 750 is $41.95. Now I think Maker's Mark is a very decent brand on cost and taste. You want more? It's almost too hot to be drinking, so.
And if you ever just watch a Maker's Mark video where they're dipping the cork and the it's so relaxing. You just sit there and watch them.
Do they hand dip it? I thought it was machine dip.
No, it's hand dip.
Oh. I've been to some places that do dipping, and they're like always giving Maker's Mark crap because they say they do machine dipping. It's like a machine goes.
Well, maybe the machine takes it, puts it in, but it's still relaxing. You just like they just. So maybe it's not hand dipped; it's machine dipped, but it's like they take the bottle and it's like. Yeah, I can watch this for like a half an hour or so.
Okay, so 110 proof. Because it is $41.95, that's going to put it at a 1 barrel on cost.
It's got like the. You can definitely smell the alcohol. It's got that fair thing kind of, but it's got like. It's got some vanilla.
Oh, definitely. Strong hints of vanilla.
Yeah.
And a little bit of spearmint, but not much.
A little bit of. I'm saying. Oh, excuse me. Little herbal tea.
I also think it's got, the dark cherry and tobacco of bourbon.
I was going to say it's dark cherry, but it's got the chocolate too.
Yeah, it's got some chocolate, some florals. This is that's what I like about Maker's Mark. It's so complex.
Yeah, I mean, Maker's Mark and it's been quite a while, but they've been the best. They've won the best of the year several times.
Okay.
And it's like,
I'll take your word for it.
probably like in the 2009s or something.
They went from bottom shelf in the 80s to top shelf in the 90s, in the early 2000s, back to almost bottom shelf. I remember when the cost just skyrocketed.
Oh yeah, and
They almost...
Maker's Mark is, for me, it's never been a
Yeah.
bottom shelf.
Oh, no, no.
They've always been.
They just went through their little Buffalo Trace movement of their own, where they become very hard to find and super expensive. And
Oh yeah.
I'm going to have to put this at a 4. This is very complex on
I was getting
aroma.
just chatting and stuff. I am getting the mint, but I like that mint where it's just like right there, but
Yeah.
you're like, you don't know what you smell it.
I think Maker's Mark is what I prefer mint juleps with. I think it's the best. Maybe an Old Forester, but Maker's Mark definitely to me is the preferred bourbon for mint juleps. Just smells wonderful, and it's one that I like to smell all the time. And there's a reason that I decided to become one of their barrel ambassadors, is because I really like the product.
And the thing is, it's like, it's got that viscous.
I haven't even tasted it yet.
I tasted it. It's got that viscous kind of like smoothness. It's just like, if you want to enjoy
Yeah.
a good whiskey, this is something that.
Very smooth up front. You're getting all the notes of the flavor that we talked about, the dark cherry tobacco, some leather, a little bit of that spearmint, the chocolate. Not so much the tea or really the Varathane. You're not getting that alcohol.
I'm just gonna go.
The bite, I think, is a little bit better than a 3.
It doesn't have a bite to it, really.
I think it's a mild bite. I think it's got a little bit of spicy heat, but not much.
The flavor in it coats your mouth, and then you just. And now, after I've like tried it, it does got a little on the tip of the tongue, but not in the back at all. And I know you and I, you're like, this has the back of the mouth, and I'm like, no, this has the front of it. But this is like, I would say it's very, very good.
So I put straight 4s, but then it's got that 1 on cost. Oh, I think that's what you did. So we're dealing with a 13 points, which is a very, very strong 3. But I think this is actually a 3.5.
I could even pump it up to a 4 because
I think I could. Let's see. The 46, we ended up giving a 4, and it's the same cask strength. That's the 46 cask strength. The regular Maker's Mark, I can't remember what we rated that.
3, I think.
Did we? The Maker's Mark private selection, and this is, I don't know if this was a total 1 or whatever, with all the stab profiles, we gave it a 3.5. So it's about the same range. Yeah, I mean,
I think if it wasn't the cost range,
which is our fault, the way we got the cost. Did you spill water everywhere?
spill my water everywhere.
I think I like the aroma better without water. This kind of loosens everything up. It's not as cohesive to me.
Yeah, I think the water kind of like punches it up more than.
I like the flavor with the water. Much more smoother. Takes all of that negative parts that we didn't really dwell on, but that the bite, spice.
Oh, it makes it more smoother. Just like.
And I only put 2 small drops. That's why I think it's great with as a cocktail mint julep. I don't know. I can go with a 4. I can go with a 4.
I think Maker Mark having, this is like in the 2000s and 6s or something, they won the Bourbon of the Year. I think they can like be proud that they did that.
Yeah. I'm happy with the 4. So obviously what we feel and what you feel might be 2 different things. So leave a comment below. What do you think about the Maker's Mark in general, but specifically Maker's Mark cask strength? We're going to go ahead and rate it as a 4. What's your favorite Maker's Mark? What's your favorite Maker's Mark cocktail? And tell us about your feelings about Maker's Mark. I'm going to go ahead and close it. Oh, you did.
It's closed.
Check out Instagram, Facebook,
And
Twitter, and TikTok, as well as all of our merchandise.
If it's like your birthday or something and somebody gives you a bottle of Maker's Mark for your birthday, you should thank them immensely.
Oh, yeah, it's a good whiskey. I'm trying to think, did he give me one for my birthday? I don't think so. Pretty sure he did.
Cody doesn't know when your birthday is.
All right. Have a great Thursday. Have a great upcoming weekend. Make sure you check out tomorrow for cocktails and possibly Saturday for a distillery review. We missed one a while back because we had electrical problems, but things happen. So, but hopefully we have one on Saturday. Have a great weekend and raise your glass. Remember, there's no bad whiskey.
There's only good whiskey
And great whiskey.
And this is
great whiskey.
This is great whiskey.
Cheers. Cody's like,
Laters.
bye.